for heat number 5. We'll try again. Off the inside, Thomas H. Jonassen from Sweden. Gate 2 is Kenneth Pierre from Denmark. Nicky Pedersen also from Denmark off gate 3. Andreas Jonsson going off the outside in the yellow helmet colour. Pedersen desperate for points here.
Yeah, he is. And, I think Andreas Jonsson will be looking to improve on his second place first time out. Thomas Golub, you know, is obviously he's a fast man, especially on this track. But Andreas knows this track well. Magnus Setterstrom there, just looking on, taking it all in. As you say, though, Nicky Pedersen to pick himself up. It's going to be tough. Not 100%.
Heat number 5 it is then. Who will make the start this time around? Second time of asking, and it's a good one from Jonassen and Pierre in blue. But look at Thomas Jonassen here in red. What a ride it is as Pierre is wheel to wheel, and the wild card has the lead. Thomas Jonassen charging around the outside now is Kenneth Pierre from Denmark. Has he got the speed? Yes, he has. And now coming up the inside for third is Andreas Jonsson. He's bulged Nicky Pedersen out of the way, really blocked his path and got a clear run at him now. And Pedersen's in trouble in this meeting. He's at the back and is now pulling out of the race.
Yeah, it looks like Nicky's now had enough. That's tough on him, but Kenneth Pierre out front really does look fast. We've seen it on so many occasions this year where Kenneth Pierre has been looking so quick, he just hasn't found the consistency. And there's a disconsolate Nicky Pedersen. It obviously is that shoulder that's causing the problem as we see him holding it. But Kenneth Pierre, he's out there, he's riding higher and wider than we've seen probably anybody ride so far tonight. It looks very, very fast.
Kenneth Pierre, a wonderful ride from the pocket rocket from Denmark, a one-time series leader. Pierre, who pulled off a fine victory in Gothenburg, that was back in May. But Nicky Pedersen is a man in pain and withdrew from that race halfway through. He was passed by Jonsson, clearly was in discomfort, but Kenneth Pierre is on to, 5 points out of a possible 6 now, and that represents a good start. But the question has to be asked now, will we see Nicky Pedersen in this meeting again, or is he now feeling the consequences of that crash and the previous injury? Pierre, Jonassen and Jonsson, the race result. Full credit to the wildcard, he was impressive early on. Kenneth Pierre now on 5 points, leads the meeting after 2 races for him. But Nicky Pedersen suffering pain. It's a painful night for the Dane.
Yeah, he doesn't give in easily, Nicky. Obviously wasn't happy before he went out for that race, but I think that was more technical issues with the bike. I don't think it was to do with his shoulder, but the way he's talking to his pit crew there, he doesn't look like a man who's about to pull out of the meeting. He's trying to fix everything, he's trying to improve his situation. I think he just gave up on that race, take a rest, come back, regroup. But he certainly does look like a man that's under pressure, and it's not all going well for him. But as we can see from the start, Thomas Jonassen there pushes in high and wide, runs Kenneth Pierre up further than Kenneth wants to go. But once Kenneth got in front, it really does move out wide, wider than anybody's ridden all night, carries plenty of speed. You can see there Nicky Pedersen just giving up at the back. He'd come under pressure from Andreas Jonsson earlier in the race, and Andreas just moving him over. But Kenneth, he'll be happy with that.
Quite right too, it was a good